Hi, my name is Stacy J. I'm the Tribal Marketing Director for Maggie's Pure Land Soap Nuts. And today I'm going to talk to you about soap nuts and how they work. And we can't even begin to touch on a fraction of the many uses for soap nuts, but I'm going to show you a couple of things. So they're soap nuts, and you can see that they're kind of shiny, and they're actually a little bit sticky as well. And that is because of the molecule in them called saponin, which is what makes them work to clean. What we're going to do is we're going to take a soap nut and put it in the jar of water and shake it up so you can see that it's actually changing the water retention. What's happening is the saponin from the soap nut is softening the water. What this does is it allows the water to come up against the fibers of your clothes in the laundry, and as the water washes away, it actually lifts away the dirt, grime, and oils from your clothes, leaving them totally clean. So that's the basics of how it works. The way that we do this is we put the soap nuts in this little bag right here. And I've already used this morning, and the soap nuts are almost dry again, and I just keep them in this bag for the next use because they can be used up to 5 times. So we're going to do a little bit of a fun experiment here. We have a beautiful white lace top that you might want to wear to a nice party, and a glass of red wine. We put the top in the bowl, and we spill wine on it. So, the wine's on here. This is kind of fun. We have a nice wine stain in our white lacy top. And we're going to take our soap nut water. We're just allowing the water to go in between the fibers by squeezing it and washing it around. And we have a totally white shirt again. Okay, so I'm going to show you my bleaching method. This is so that you can bleach without the use of chlorine, and we're going to use hydrogen peroxide and soap nuts. So, I have a white sock, and I have some water in the bowl. Get it wet, and add some dirt. We're going to rub it around as though we went for a run in the forest. Got our sock all muddy. Okay, so next comes the bleaching part. We take our hydrogen peroxide, pour a little bit on, directly onto your white clothing, and then you take hot water. And this is very important because the heat activates the hydrogen peroxide, and you want to pour in just enough to cover your clothing. I swish it around just a little bit, but it's hot, so we mostly just let it sit there for about a half an hour. Next, we throw it in the washing machine. So you throw your soap nuts in their soap nut bag into the wash with your whites, and you wash it as you normally would. It goes through the 2 cycles, making the rinse cycle into a wash cycle. So I'm going to simulate that a little bit here. Some soap nut liquid. And it's washing around. And we have a nice white sock again. And that's how we bleach without chlorine products. We hope those tips were helpful for you and that you found out some new ways to use soap nuts. I use soap nuts for everything from cleaning my kitchen to washing my hair to brushing my teeth. Later on this year, Maggie's Pure Land will be coming out with a recipe book, so keep an eye out for it.